The clock is winding down at the state capitol, a little less than 7 hours, as you can see right there, until the session ends. There has been a vote on the state budget, but still no action on marijuana. Today, the House Speaker says there will be a special session. Chief Political Reporter Susan Raff is live at the state capitol. And Susan, why haven't they taken a vote on this?
Aaron, the bottom line really is that there really isn't a lot of time left. The House Speaker said Republicans, and for them to put the bill on the floor today, there just wouldn't have been enough time before the session ends. Despite a big push for recreational marijuana and to get a vote this session, it's not going to happen.
What I've heard from my counterparts on the other side is they would talk until midnight. So what we will do is we will call ourselves into session.
Now lawmakers and staff will have to be called back in. That will cost additional money. The Speaker calls this a waste in resources and time. The Senate passed legalized weed earlier this week in a close vote, 19-17. All but one Republican voted against it.
I didn't like it the first go-round. I'm not going to like it the second go-round. I think what's going to happen if we go to a special session with this is that families are now going to see that if you can have marijuana wherever somebody can smoke a cigarette.
A big push by Democrats was to create equity to help those in communities impacted by crime and drugs. 60% of the revenue from adult use cannabis would go towards programs and activities in distressed communities, 25% for prevention and 15% into the general fund. In the final days of the session, lawmakers have agreed on a state budget, which includes no new taxes, more money for cities and towns, education and health care. A controversial truck tax has also passed. It's a mileage tax on heavyweight tractor trailers. It will raise $90 million a year to repair roads. Opponents say it will increase costs for small businesses.
I'm not losing a lot of sleep that there's a tiny fee. And by the way, when that orange comes up from Florida, I've said that before, they pay that fee in Florida, they pay it in Georgia, we pay it. We pay it the whole way up, and then they come to the charity state, Connecticut, where they get to drive through for free.
This has no doubt been a very unusual session with the pandemic. The state capitol was closed much of the year. Coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, why the governor and some lawmakers still feel that this was an extraordinary session and they were able to accomplish a lot. Plus, when could lawmakers return to the state capitol to vote on marijuana, and will anything change? We are live tonight at the state capitol. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right.